get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tigers offense will get the football first. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going. You start to create some momentum, create some belief. You know, listen, you're not ranked, but you're earning that respect throughout the season. Palmer, I think now at this point, they're probably going to climb into the rankings, and who knows what they can do.
I agree that both of these teams came in here with a lot of confidence, and they knew that they were going to have to play right down to the wire to pull out this W. And now, for them to win this game in this kind of environment, open up some eyes around the country, it's huge to continue to build that confidence.
To throw, it's Reinbold. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
So Army's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
They'll leave it with him. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be...
Just broke the tackle. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. The pull and throw off the RPO. On the move at the 30. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Looking for a man. It's Reinbold. That's got it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Black Knights buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. The give. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Quarterback making adjustments. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's Allen. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Reinbold. Fires left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is a type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
Back to throw, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Ali. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The offense hasn't been able to get it done on 4th down. 0 for 2 so far. They'll try to turn that around here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Scrambling away. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to...
He snares it in the end zone. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Reinbold. Makes the grab, it's Ali. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down, he'll throw it. This one's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Lost to throw again. On the run, still looking. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Fires on the move. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the...
He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
That has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Reinbold. Lets it go to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Notre Dame is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Rockne and Leahy, this has not been a blowout in South Bend today. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you can really get dangerous in this ball game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Moss. Looking to scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Zings it complete to the right. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Reinbold. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Reinbold. He caught it. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll run play action. Lets it go. Finds his man open. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. A tremendous run. He was 4-4 after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Third and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on third and long and get tackled, then run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT. It's kind of like a punt.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ali. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Allen. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. On the run, it's Ali. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Back to throw, it's Reinbold. Extending the play. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He missed it, no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. This should be the last play of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Brewer. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to pass, it's Reinbold. Hit hard just as he released it on. Down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. They'll try to get the first through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Fires to the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag run.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Reinbold. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Memphis. They move on top here in the fourth.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletion.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Army! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up by 15 over Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That one comes out hot down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And your number one goal when you blitz is to get to the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable, and they didn't do it. They didn't get home. Quarterback had a little bit too much time. You could tell, felt too comfortable. Didn't even get a hit on him.
Lost one deep down the right side. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Memphis. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, pump.
Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Working the big fella to the corner. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Reinbold. That's caught. It's Allen. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And thank goodness for those new age throwing techniques. It takes wear and tear off your arm because it ought to be tired by now, over 450.
This guy can throw from all the different arm slots and arm angles he wants, Reese, but the end...
He uncorks one deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Memphis. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking it.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Moss. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.